recently I came to my days back only. Yeah. Not like that. Like, do you stay in Hyderabad or? Yeah, I stay in Hyderabad, the father of area. Your resume mentions Bangalore. The company mentions Hyderabad, so that's the concern.
इसका भी कहाँ पता है हैदराबाद में
Okay, fine.
डन कर
More about the
दो ला
project.
दो
Yeah,
मिनट
so it's basically internal web application, and the name of that project is PC7, and it's a project of Iron Mountain, and basically it's a app we are having multiple. Iron Mountain. Iron Mountain. Iron Mountain. Tell me to spell it. IRONMOUNTAIN. Okay, IRONON. Okay, Iron Mountain. Okay, yeah, yeah. So basically, this is a policy and record management system, you can say, and this is the app we have worked with multi-tenant with role-based access control, and so different users see different data and features. And we have used React.js and Next.js for front end, and with server-side rendering, we have implemented for better performance and SEO. And on the backend side, we integrated REST APIs so that it will handle complex. Just a minute. This is an internal application, right? Yeah, yeah. Then what is the purpose of SEO? Yes, for search engine optimization, means it will improve performance also. Why someone will search your internal application? Yeah, to improve website visibility. But it's an internal application, you said, right? Yeah, but it's a, but many of our employees use it now, so that's the reason. Because there is a large set of means people use for means it basically used for. So if it is an internal application, they should directly be forwarded with the URL, or they should have the link directly. Why someone will search the internal application? Yeah, because it will means load times. It is faster load times, and it will better rendering. It will improve, and or means it will helpful for enhance user experience. So that's the reason. The other things you are talking is different. What I am talking about, what is the purpose or what is the need of SEO if the application is an internal application? Yeah, so it's a feature actually. Speed up load times by rendering pages on the SEO is different. Load speed is different. They are two different things altogether. And we are also migrating it. So that's the reason we have implemented. This is a feature. Yeah. Tell me, what is SEO? Yeah, search engine optimization. Is a method. Why we do need that? Because it's very useful to improve the website visibility, basically, and ranking of search engines like Google. Okay. So can you? So this application you have built, is it available? Is it live? No, actually, we are using secure means it is designed for the internal web application purpose and VPN free thing. If it is internal, then what is the purpose of SEO? Because we are migrating it and it's not accessible to the public currently. After migration, you will release it for public. Yeah, because we are using internal and VPN in the secure. That you are using, fine, but will you release this application for public? Yeah, after that migration purpose is done, then we can. But you said it's an internal application available for employees. Yeah, currently we are working. Yeah, then we will means release it. Once the production is ready. What is the persona? What are the personas that you have in this application? Yeah, because it's an admin user basically, and means it's for regular employees and manager or supervisors we can use to review reports, and for regular employees we can access, manage their assignments, assigns policies and documents. So what are the different personas you have in this particular application? Like admin users, managers, managers, supervisors, and regular employees. Regular employees. Yeah. So public users are not there. Currently, public users are not there. And coming back to the same question, public users are not able to use it. Then what is the purpose of SEO? Can you show me give me the URL of HDFC Bank, the tool they use internally? They log in, right? So not the internet banking which we use. The bank people use HDFC, they use something. When you go to the bank, they do something, right? Can you search that and give to me? HDFC means yours. Yes, the application which is used by the bank people or the bank manager. Any bank, HDFC, ICICI, any bank. You'll not find it. Yeah. Because it is, as you said, internal to the employees only. Yeah. Not for public users. Yeah. So, if they put SEO feature there, what is the purpose of it? Because they are not going to make it. They have to put SEO for the internet bank, which you, me, and other people use, right? Yeah. Okay. Fine. Let's get back. So, so you have admin name. Okay. You set the personas, right? Yeah. So, what are the functionality of this application? Yeah. So basically, the functionality is that it uses for means a policy to store policy and record management system, and like admin, manager, supervisor, and regular employees. And the core. What is the policy? What do you mean by policy? For normal people like me, if you say policy, I can understand insurance policy, LIC policy. Okay. Tell me what kind of policy you want. Yeah, policy refers to the set of official rules, guidelines, or documents that we are using for organization to manage its operation and compliance. Okay, the compliance policy and official policy. Yeah. Okay, good. Only for that particular information storage. Yeah. Okay, good. Okay. Yeah. Okay. What else? User can do in that application. Like it means we are having different users like admin, manager, supervisor, and regular. So admin can create and update and manage policies and user rules, and managers also can supervise and supervisors can review their reports, approve or reject policy changes, and monitor compliance status. And for regular employees, we can view like assign policy, acknowledge lines and requirements, and manage their related documents basically. And the system supports role-based access. So user only see feature and data relevant to their role. And compliance. So how is compliance?
और दुकानदार से भी
How this thing that data comes into the application?
इतना तुम कर लियो, उतना थोड़े बड़ा है, 5 से अधिक थोड़े हो।
Compliance rules are generated by aggregating data
ऐसा इसको
from
फंसाया
various
है ना।
policies, acknowledgements, approval,
स्नेहल
and document
यादव
management activities.
से
And it
हाय।
is performed by users based on their rules. And means a system will collect input like policy changes and approved by managers. And means compliance acknowledgement by
एक लाइन
employees
गलत बोला,
supervised
उसी को पकड़
reports,
लिया है
basically.
इंटरव्यू
The
है, उसी को भी तो
data is
पकड़
processed on the back end.
What kind of documents they use? Not so as a normal user, not a manager, not admin. I am a normal employee. I logged in. What are the things I can do in your application?
Yeah, you can as a normal employee now, when you log in, we can mainly interact with assigned policies and compliance tasks, and we can view the
So
policy.
there are policies assigned to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Then what do I do?
Means as a normal employee now, we can view the list of assigned policies, and we can acknowledge compliance requirement as company rules, and also we can manage and upload related documents to your assignments, and we can track the compliance status also and task completion progress.
Okay.
मेरी बेटी को
So this product is for Iron Mountain India, that company.
Yeah.
Iron Mountain, okay, it's a global company. It has an Indian.
Yeah.
Okay. So your are you building it for only India or the entire company, like global
क्या सर इसे पूछ रहा है?
global version?
Yeah, this product is for entire global Iron Mountain company, not just India.
Okay. So how many users you have almost?
So basically, we have several thousand users across the global Iron Mountain organization.
Okay. So you have already so this application is already in live, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How long you have been working in this project?
Yeah, from last 2.5 years.
0.5 years. Okay. So did you start this from the scratch or you joined in between?
Yeah, in between I joined.
And you say something about the migration. When did that start?
Yeah, after means migration around 6 months ago.
Like what are you migrating?
Yeah, the main goal is to move from that legacy front-end stack to modern React.js and Next.js stack with server-side rendering, and also our goal is to improve performance, scalability, and user experience also. So that means we will implement server-side rendering and reduce load times, and also we integrate updated REST API for smoother data handlings, and we will migrate authentication to use key blocks for better role-based access controls.
क्या है?
And this migration started 6 months ago.
यहाँ पे कॉल चल रहा है, तुम क्या कर रहे हो?
मैं समोसे बना रही हूँ। होममेड समोसे। वो भी
When you migrate
ऑयल
to
फ्री समोसे।
server side rendering, it will improve
यस सोनपरी।
performance.
हाँ और
Speed.
मैं भी अपना बिजनेस चलाऊंगी अब।
What is
समोसे
SP?
बनाने का।
Yeah, SPA is a single page application,
हाँ।
and React is very much useful for means for creating single page application where the whole
आधा
app
एक्स्ट्रा
looks
मुझे
once,
सारे थे ना।
and then it
या
will
बोलो
navigate
आ रहा है
by making the app feels fast
हाँ
and smooth.
वही
ये यहाँ नहीं, मतलब ये कम है,
Then if
इसका बनेगा 4।
SPA is giving all those things, makes the application fast and all, then why we have to switch back to server side
चटनी
rendering?
भी बनाना है
Yeah, because
इसका इसका
uh,
मतलब
single
यही
page
लफड़ा का
application
लगता
it
है
will
चटनी।
load and then update views without full reloads, and which it will make navigate smooth and fast. But SPA heavily works on client side JavaScript.
तुम क्यों खटर खटर करती हो अपना
Initial
घर
load
में?
can be slow, and especially on slower networks or device. But in server side rendering, it will pre-render the HTML on the server, so the user gets a fully rendered page faster, and it will also improve
क्या होता है जी?
it will also improve load time also. So SSR you can say it is helpful for faster and first contentful page and
Chinto.
indexing, and it will reduce the time between user waits before meaningful content, and also it will improve performance on low power device. So that's the major advantage.
समोसा
Hardly
तोड़े आ
anyone
गई।
uses a low power device nowadays. Okay. And what do you mean by meaningful content?
Yeah, meaningful content means it refers to web page basically, that it will provide
सागर कर देना तो आटा
like for example text, images or interactive
क्या हो गया
elements that the
दे
user
देना
expects to see. And it's also useful for performance metrics, because it will
क्या हुआ?
assess how fast.
What is that?
Yeah, performance
Yeah.
metrics means it will measures how fast the browser renders.
देखिए मैं डाल रही
What I'll achieve from this? This is an internal application. I'm not going. The user is not going to drop off.
ऊपर जाएगा तो पता निकलेगा।
Yeah, but it's even for internal application means user don't wait long now to see meaningful content like text.
What is the speed difference you are seeing if once you migrate? What is the difference you are seeing?
Yeah, so basically,
आपका समोसा थोड़ा और
even
बड़ा
for
है
internal
समोसा।
app now, the
Yeah.
user see
आपका
like
समोसा
much faster than client side
बड़ा
rendering.
बड़ा है।
इतना बड़ा बनाना भी
Yeah,
चाहिए
that's fine. But
इससे छोटा
you
तुम जो
guys
बनाते हो
have
टिकली है
migrated.
वो अच्छा
You
नहीं होता
might have, and you talked about all these measurements, blah blah blah. What was your measurement? What did you find out after migration? What is the benefit I'm getting? Say, as a company, I'm investing in this, right? You said, okay, if I do this, I'll get this something with you. I want to know that something. What is the in time or speed? What is the benefit that we got? You guys mentioned
जा
that.
Yeah, for the company,
Why are you
it's
crying?
productivity
बाबा को
because
देखिए।
employees spend less.
That's fine. Yeah, but
Baba
that,
के market.
that time you have to tell
मार्केट
me.
जाने में पास।
It improved
Yeah, initial page
5 seconds, 7 seconds, 3 seconds. What was the difference between the previous application and the new application?
No need to cry
for after migration, the server side is rendering
you
image
created a mess
time, and it will improve about 6 seconds with client side.
चलो अब मैं इसको ओवन में डाल के आती हूँ। नहीं मैं इसको प्लेट में डालती हूँ, आप ओवन में डाल दीजिए।
The first week it used to take 6 seconds.
प्लेट लेके आओ यहीं
Okay.
Problem is not there. The problem is somewhere else. Okay, right? I mean, 3 seconds is too much. Okay. Alright.
ऐसा फंसा है मोहित
If you
गुप्ता
are migrating to project, different tech stack or something else, I call it as a
ये
migration.
अपना
All
हम
different
लोग इतना कॉल
database.
भी नहीं आ रहा है इतना
But
कॉल आ रहा है तभी बर्बाद कर रहा
keeping
है
everything just tweaking it, I'll not call that as a database migration. Sorry, backend migration. So you had done only the front end migration, right?
how he is dealing how he is healing
Okay. So what is your role in this project?
दांत इसका इतना
My
गंदा है
role is actually as a
ब्रश
senior
अपना ही
front-end
लाते
engineer,
हैं
I am responsible for migrating front-end from legacy stack, and also I have implementation of Vue.0 UI components using React hooks, TypeScript, and Material UI I have used to improve development speed, and I also work optimizing performance by applying
इस फोन पे काम
techniques
किया
like code splitting, lazy loading, and memorization, basically, which reduce page load time from 6 to 3 seconds, and also we have integrated front end
आता नहीं है
with
सब अपना
updated
बर्बाद कर
backend
लेते
REST
हैं
APIs,
सारा इंटरव्यू
ensuring
से
that
तो 100
smooth
इंटरव्यू दिया
data
हो पिछले 2
flow
साल
will
में
happen, and also we have done
बाप रे
role-based
कितना
access
इंटरव्यू दिया
control,
था कभी
declock,
हम तो अभी तक 2 ही दिए हैं
No, that not. I mean, I'm asking just about your role. So what
मम्मी को
is
किसका मैसेज आया
what is the team
गरिंदा का
size?
क्या है मैसेज
हाय
team says actually
व्हाट्सएप पे
it's having 8 members
क्या भेजे हुए हो
front end, and
विद्या
38 members.
yeah,
तो यार
Okay.
there are 2 backend
And
developers. Yeah.
हेलो
Two
मैम
backend, only
गुड
two backend
आफ्टरनून
Oh,
And 3 QA.
8 front-end developers. All are senior.
No, some juniors are also there.
Okay, is there any front-end lead?
Yeah, one front-end leads are there. They are a mix of senior and junior front-end developers.
Tell me the workflow. How you guys choose what to work on?
और फिर भी आप लोग दिन कह रहे थे कि
Yeah,
भाभी
basically, our team follows agile
हो गए हैं।
meets
जैसे
workflows.
कैसे
And we are having 2 week sprints. The
बोलो
front-end
मौसी को
team
ले
will
जा
owner is it will they prioritize features and bugs in the sprint
और
planning,
क्या
and then we break down
अभी अभी ना जैसे ही थोड़ा बड़ा वो हर पल खोजेगी कैसे खोजती है
कंसर्न में मम्मा मम्मा
we have
अपना आओ उसको सही को अपना आओ होने दीजिए ना
that help us
तो बाप रे
track
उसको
progress,
लेके
and
एक बार उसके आगे बताइए मम्मा मम्मा
तो किसी न किसी को लाना ही पड़ेगा नहीं बेग को जॉब छोड़ना पड़ेगा सेक्रीफाइस करना ही पड़ता है
we have code reviews,
नहीं तो ऐसा जॉब ढूंढो जो घर पे कर सकें
and we have
अरे अरे अरे
junior developers
डमरू वाली
that we have
बजाएगी
with
तू डमरू
seniors mentoring and knowledge
इसी बंद कर दो वो चल रहा है ना
and we also conduct regular demos to stakeholders for feedback and
अरे दीदा आ गया
अरे अरे
बाबू तुमको कब से हमको कही थी माँ भा मैं तुमको बुला रही थी
फैन
भा
कम करो ना फैन कम करो ना आई एम नॉट एबल टू लिसन
that defines requirements.
बहन को देख के खुशी देखो
Who is
उसको लगता है कि दोस्त कहाँ रह रहा है
you
इसको
and like
देखा हमारा टेक चलाना अब
the stakeholders, right?
अरे 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 ये बाबू तुम अपना क्या ये इंजन स्टार्ट किए हो इंजन पेट्रोल भरा चुका है
Project priority in
देखिए
the
ये
project
गाड़ी है इसका पेट्रोल दीदी है दीदी आई बस गाड़ी स्टार्ट हो गया
like who define the
चल दीदी
requirements,
बेटा भाई दीदी आ गई कहाँ है दीदी
business needs.
दीदी आ गई
Cycle looks like.
जय करो जय कर रही है जय सुनिए
Like we having
बाबू जय करो तो जय करो अरे जय अच्छा फ्लाइंग किस दे दो पापा को दे दो फ्लाइंग किस देखिए फ्लाइंग किस देना सीख गई है आप बाबू पापा को एक फ्लाइंग किस दो तो बेटा रम्या
उसका मूड नहीं
नहीं देती है रम्या पापा को एक फ्लाइंग किस दे दो
then deployment. We
भूल गए देखिए एक बार में इतना चीज बोलोगे तो भूल जाएगी वो।
राम सिंह
we often use CI/CD
Aram Singh.
pipelines and then monitoring
एक दे दो मम्मा को
and for check for errors or
बाबू देखो बाबू
and if something goes wrong
मम्मा को करो
there is a process to revert the latest test stable.
नहीं करती है, मन याद रहता है, याद नहीं, इसको याद सब रहता है, मन है इसका, मन है तो करेगी, नहीं मन नहीं।
Tools like Jenkins or Automate
तुम यूज कर सकते हो मोबाइल।
ऐसे भी हमको इस पगला का इंटरव्यू से कुछ हाँ सोन पड़े
What did you use this?
GitHub Actions to automate
हो
Now
जाओ
you're using, in this
CI/CD
project what are you using?
CI/CD pipeline.
बाबू कुछ खाना है बेटा
What you are using for CICD?
Jenkins.
You're using Jenkins?
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever written any CICD pipeline?
वो पगली है आप रखना है इसको
Actually, yeah, I have
8 मिनट हो गया,
हाँ
अभी तो डाल गए हैं।
नहीं 9.32 था अभी जो हम देख के आए
हाँ तो जाओ ना, तो निकाल के
ना,
बस।
वो आपको-
अरे यार क्या है वो, निकाल के नौटंकी नहीं कर, इधर तो पलटना है, बस हो गया।
No other environment.
Yeah, two environments we have. Dev and production currently.
So why does your QA check?
Yeah, they check in, means they will check in production and
They will
develop.
directly check in production.
Yeah, and means the QA testing mainly they will use dev environment only, and where the latest feature and bug fixes are developed first, and our QA team runs all manual means automatic tests and they have to catch issue early. And basically once the code passes to QA na, QA and code review, it gets promoted to production.
टेडी बेयर को मार रही है
बाबू हवा कर दो उसको, हवा कर दो।
Okay, is there any timed delivery you guys have? Okay, like sprint for this sprint, this is the delivery we are going to do. Or as this QA passes, you directly move it to production.
Yeah, we follow a time delivery approach using 2-week sprint in our agile process, and each sprint starts with sprint planning where features and bugs are prioritized and tasks are assigned, and so we aim to deliver a set of feature basically or fixes by the end of each sprint, and we ensure steady progress, and we have daily stand-ups.
Wait.
Yeah.
So you have 8 people,
Yeah.
8 different people.
Yeah.
One team.
Yeah.
You are all working in
Agile.
single task or multiple tasks.
Yeah, so all 8 front-end developers are working together with one team. No?
Tasks. I'm talking about tasks.
Yeah.
Tickets.
Yeah, tickets. Yes.
All in one ticket or multiple
No,
tickets?
multiple sprint stories are fine now. We split the sprint feature and bug fixes into multiple smaller tasks now. So each developer takes on different
Okay.
tasks.
One person just finished the task.
Yes.
Completed. Okay. There is PR to dev. And dev is merged, deployed, tested. You don't release it to production. Right?
Yeah, because they create a pull request
देखिए ना इसको भी
and
खराब कर दिया
means we are merge, we merge their code changes into development branch.
किचन में नहीं करते
Usually called
धागा फंस गया है क्या?
यही चीज
So that is merged.
Yes.
Okay. Deployed. And tested.
Yeah.
Test QA passed. Then what do? You don't release it. Right?
Yeah, because yes.
Then when you release it?
Yeah, because it means after the code changes are merged into development branch now, and it is deployed and tested in the dev environment. We typically wait until the end of the sprint or a planned release before pushing those changes to production. Because the release to production is done in a controlled manner, usually round of regression testing and approval from QA and stakeholders. So basically, we use CI/CD pipelines to automate these, and we ensure that only stable and verified code means code will goes live. So, or this is the approach. Actually, it will help to minimize risk and maintain production stability.
ऐसे ही करती है भूख भी कभी हाँ चला अब चलिए गेलो थोड़ा से चलिए गेलो देखिए ना है अब कैसे चलाती है अपने चलती है उसको चले जाए
चलवा दो उसका, चलवा दो साथ में।
नहीं चलाएंगे सबको मारो
So who does the who creates? So you have deployed everything, like let's say dev branch, your development branch is now done testing and all
घर से
those things.
निकाल देंगे रम्या
Then how we those things get created?
So after the code changes are merged into dev environment first.
ले आओ जाने दो जाने दो
I said that is that.
ले लो बाबू ले लो
Now we
ले लो
have
बाबू
released what
तो
is the
ज्यादा ही
process.
ले लो
And
हाँ लो बाबू लो लो
they verify the
They said that everything, all the process
हाँ ये अन्य का अन्य भी
in the
कर लो तो
development
कैसे
branch.
नहीं गुस्सा दिलाओ।
How you
कैसे
release?
नहीं रोला इसका खिलौना लोग नहीं छोड़ेगा देखिए इतना गुस्सा देखिए
means
ये
QA
यही
signs
है
off.
कि उसको
खोजाओ नहीं, खोजाओगी और खोजेगी।
Then the
प्यार से
That
समझाओ।
is done. That is done.
प्यार से
You have signed up. Everything is done. What is the process? How you release it?
नहीं देगी नहीं देगी तुमको नहीं देगी
is the manager will release and it will create a release branch from the development branch,
नहीं देगी दीदी
and it will contain all tested features.
सॉरी बोलो
And
पहले
this
मैं तुमको
this
कल मारे
will
से
release branch will
हाँ हाँ
under
सो जाओ किसी को कोई
final
खाली
checks
सो
integration
जाओ
testing basically. And
So you will release branch between.
yeah, once
तो
verify
चोट हो
that
गया
these
है
branches are merged.
दीदी को तुम मारी है दीदी को चोट हो गया है
So you already tested these things in the dev branch, right?
Yeah,
Then what is the need of moving it to release branch?
मैं तो मारने लगी
You can directly
माथा उठा
create a peer to main.
अरे बाप
Then what is the purpose of release branch?
because this branch
You already have tested. You already have tested. You have passed. QA sign off is done. Then what is the purpose of having another intermediary system to create a PR to the release branch? Again, from release branch you will create a PR to main or what?
actually means the release branch as a control staging area. So final checks and regression testing before merging.
Yeah, I know what is that. I know.
Yeah.
I'm saying what you are following.
Because means because it final checks and regression testing.
इतना नोकीला इसमें जाके अपना बम लगा में कट
You
जाएगा
already
हो
did
जाएगा
that in the development branch, right?
Yeah.
Then only QA signs off.
देखिए 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 बदमाशी जानबूझ के जाती है वहां पे
बाबू इधर इधर।
What is the purpose? And who does the release?
Yeah, manager actually.
Which manager? What is the role?
Yeah, release branch is managed by the release or project manager. They will check final checks and the QA teams which perform through testing.
जरूर लेके चले लेकर
How many release managers you have?
देख रहे हैं
Yeah,
दे दो ना,
ये सारा खिलौना देखिए इली है तब सारा खिलौना छोड़ के सही
दे दो ना यार, इतना रुला रहे, देख रहे हो?
नहीं है
हाँ?
नहीं है ये सारा खिलौना दे दिया इस ई ले लिया अपना सारा खिलौना फेंक दिया उसको ही
What are you
अब
using?
उसका बच्चा का आते होता, जो तुम लोग वही बोलेंगे।
तो इसको तो वो तू सारा खिलौना ले ले
yeah, for backend we use Jenkins only.
Where does your code get deployed?
रुको बहुत डरने आ रही है ठीक था बच्चा
Yeah, backend we are
ये लोग लेता है ये बात
means after means production server environment using
Yes.
yeah CI/CD.
Where is that production
we use cloud environment now, which is a secure cloud environment.
Obviously, all the clouds are secure. Which cloud?
Yeah, we are using AWS S3.
AWS.
Yeah, AWS EC2.
EC2 or S3?
Yeah, in our current project we use EC2 and POC we have used S3.
Which POC?
In the last project I have done POC.
You have not mentioned anything about the POC.
Yeah,
Right. So you're using EC2
yeah.
for deploying the front end or the back end?
Yeah, basically we use EC2 to deploy the front-end application.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea on AWS?
Yeah, AWS I have idea. I have worked.
Okay.
Yeah.
What services you have used?
Yeah, services like S3 I have used, EC2 and AWS CloudFront and AWS Lambda I have used. Yeah.
Okay. What is the CloudFront?
Yeah, means it's a CDN to cache and deliver content faster.
अब इसको देख रहे हैं हम उसको वो वाला एरिया में दूसरा
When we use it?
Like when you want to deliver web contents like images, videos, and HTML files on server located to the user, because it will reduce, means it will help to speed up content times. Yeah,
And you have used Lambda also.
yeah, I have exposure.
What is Lambda?
Yeah, it's also a service, and basically it's useful for serverless service, and it will basically runs the code in response to events and without managing servers. And for example, you just upload one code, and Lambda will automatically handles the infrastructure, and it will run and scale it. Means you can say it's a trigger function. Whenever
What do you mean by scale?
means scalable means it's a scalable application means automatically adjust. That automatically
So what? What adjust?
Yeah, means the system can automatically adjust resources based on the demand. Actually, you can say.
Which resources?
Yeah, AWS Lambda. When more requests come now, Lambda automatically runs of your function to handle the load without we manage the server.
बाबू तुम वो वाला लो, उधर से लो, जाओ, ये दीदी का है, वो ले लो, जाओ, ये ले लो, हाँ ये ले लो, दीदी दे रही है, ले लो। हाँ, इसमें लिखो।
You also mentioned about lazy loading.
Yeah,
That you did in the previous application or in the current application?
yeah, in current applications.
Not in the previous application.
No, actually, current application I have used lazy loading.
What is it?
Means lazy loading helps to improve initial page load time and overall performance. Basically, in large single page application. And for example, if you are building a dashboard now with many widgets, you can lazy load each widget component so that users see the main content faster and other page load in the background. So that's the scenario.
So if you could lazy load, why did you have to migrate your current application to Next.js? You could have done lazy loading there also, right? To reduce this load time.
Because the lazy loading helps for loading parts of the UI on demand, but but you can say Nest.js brings additional benefits, no? Like server-side rendering and static site generation, and it will improve initial page.
All static site generation.
Yeah, static site generation, yes, we use in our
For what?
where content doesn't change frequently. In our project, we use again.
In your project where you use
चाचा जी के लिए बनाया है
Yeah, and means
for what purpose?
yeah.
हेलो गाइस, समोसे खा लो।
Doesn't change frequently.
ओवन वाले समोसे
कोई नहीं है खाने के
You are
लिए।
telling me when
चटनी देखें चटनी आज का बहुत हमको लगा बहुत बढ़िया बना है हमको ऐसा टेस्ट
समोसा भी सही लग रहा है।
हाँ समोसा भी आज का बढ़िया बना है अब फूला है समोसा देखा हाँ
So basically,
खा भी
in my current
तू
project,
ना खा पाए तू
where we
खाई
are
पानी ला दे
मस्त है लेकिन यार।
where content is mostly static. So user
Hmm.
get instant. Means in HTML, for example, dynamic content or user specific data.
where is that? You have used in your application, right? You should be able to
Like when we have read HTML at build time.
why?
So that means it will generate HTML means
Tell me where you have done and why in your project.
yeah it is we have done for content that doesn't change like marketing pages, documentation.
You have an internal application, right? Why you have a marketing page?
Yeah, in current because users get fast initial load now without waiting for client side and JavaScript for rendering.
Yeah, but you already mentioned your application is internal application. Then you should not have any marketing page. Then why are you using that altogether? Okay, anyways, moving on.
अब खाई मम्मी का पूजा हो गया है हम उनका रोटी बनाने जा रहे हैं
ठंडा ठंडा जगह
नहीं तो फिर
Do you
बाद
have
में
any experience with the
तो रख लो अलग तुम लोग ने।
नहीं खाई ना हम
Like Jest and React Test library also I used in my last company also.
Just give me a minute. Yeah. So, what are the two libraries you used?
Yeah, Jest and React testing libraries.
Which one you prefer?
Yeah, React testing libraries because it will React components we can use to behavior and focusing on UIs.
Okay. You also mentioned you are using Redux, right?
Yeah, Redux I have experience, but in current project we have used contest APIs.
In this project, you are not using Redux.
Yeah,
Why you are not using?
yeah, we have used contest API because we choose contest APIs over Redux because for state management means requirements were straightforward and limited, few states and across components because contest API is simpler to implement and it will reduce boilerplate code compared to Redux and it can be heavy for small to medium complexity apps. So that's why.
What did you use before? So in the previous project, right, where you did the means before migration, did you guys use Redux?
Yeah, before migration we used
दे रहे हैं
for state management.
लो
Redux or Redux Toolkit?
Yeah, Redux.
What was the React version for that project?
Yeah, it's 70.
It's 70. Okay. And it is using Redux, not Redux Toolkit. Okay. initial UI is supported in server-side rendering?
Server side rendering, yes, it support actually.
Sure.
Yeah. Because it will support.
I remember reading a documentation. A lot of their components you can't use in server-side rendering. Have you ever faced this kind of issues? Not supported in SSR or something in Nest.js?
Yes, some issues with Material UI, mainly related to styling and like because Material UI generates styles dynamically, so on the client.
Not just Material UI. Have you faced any other library or some other instances you have used where it throws an error that this is not available in SSR mode or something?
No, actually, not never encountered.
Okay. Have you ever got an error? Hydration failed. Hydration failed because the initial UI does not match. Something like that.
लो बाबू
Yeah, it is. I encountered
आराम धीमे
using
धीमे आओ,
server-side
धीमे धीमे
rendering with Next.js because when the HTML rendered on the server and it doesn't match with React renders on the client. So
Why does that happen?
because browser specific APIs or window document objects and it will directly use in the components without proper check if we are causing mismatch. So
Without proper?
proper checks and mismatch.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So how to solve that? How did you solve?
So basically we can avoid browser specific APIs like window, document and local storage and we can use conditional.
Just need how to avoid them.
So we can use conditional rendering or we can use to avoid browser specific APIs. We use conditional checks also.
Oh, if I want to store some information in local storage, how do you avoid it?
Actually, in that scenario, we can wrap any local storage access inside a conditional check. It will ensure that the code runs only on the client side.
But I don't think local storage will throw this error. It is not part of renders, right? It's part of an action. When you click on something, then you do this, then you'll get this error. But we get this error because of the HTML difference.
Also, we can use React user effect to access local storage since because it will only run on the client after a component mounts and it will also avoid server-side execution.
और लोगे
Okay, fine. Okay. I am done with my questions. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, about this position. So this is basically for senior front-end engineer or it contains Node.js also back-end experience?
This is senior front-end engineer role only, but there should be an exposure to some, not Node.js, I'm not sure, like some back-end knowledge and also cloud knowledge.
So currently in your project, you are using Node.js or PHP? This is Node.
See, this is not for my project. It's for a separate project. There, They use some projects, they use Node.js, some within that client, they use some projects in Node.js or projects in .NET.
Okay.
And some Python maybe, I don't know.
Okay. Okay, no problem.
Okay. Okay. Any other questions?
No, I'm good. Okay.
Okay, fine. One last question. Do you use AI?
Yeah, I use AI. In my project, we use AI.
In what?
Yeah, if means they are in last
Better.
project like chatbots for customer
Babu,
support.
put all your time
Big
inside
queries,
it.
and we use AI engines to content and product suggestions.
Put all your toys inside this carry bag.
But
Come on.
your project is not on product suggestions,
Come
right?
on.
Yeah, so what we are working
Put all
with
your
the
toys.
teams now. So that's
Put all your toys in the.
so it will
Like. Okay. Come on.
at least it will take 6 months to.
But will take 6 months?
Yeah, at least 6 months.
For what? I didn't get that.
Yeah, for migration, next 6 months once the development testing phase are completed. Na?